The second place side got a win. What about the leaders, Lens? Could they do so? Valerian Ismail giving the team talk. And Monaco and Guingamp, the only two teams to have beaten Lens in the league this season. Gallardo back for Monaco. He missed the 3-1 victory over Bordeaux. And they were so impressive there, Monaco. It's to be a real tough one for Lens. Monaco beat them 3-0 in the league and 4-1 in the League Cup. 7-1 on aggregate so far this season in favour of Monaco. But Lens pushing forward from the start of the Félix Boyard. Held by Parato. Spread wide by Jean-Guy Volem. Lens taken 13 points from their last possible 15. Seen them romp clear at the top. Moreira looking for his 10th goal of the season, and that should have been it. Just couldn't react and change his feet quickly enough. This time Moreira, no, but Sibierski was following up. Antoine Sibierski's second goal in 2 games. He is back from injury and he has found his form, the former Nantes. At his best, he's a terrific player, Sibierski. And he's approaching his best here. Notoriously, he's mentally fragile. Bang on his game, though. So it was up to Monaco to dent that 8-point lead. And they really threw themselves forward. The block from Volem. Ismail in there as well. And Didier Deschamps getting increasingly frustrated. All about teamwork with Lens. Great ball from Pedron. What a difference he's made. And Moreira, wasteful really. They're so desperate for their second title. They won it for the first time in 1998. Can they do it again 4 years on? The team from the north. Sikora, long-serving player with the throw. Sibierski with the flick on. Surely Moreira this time. Well, he's wasteful. Might have 9 goals, but plenty of criticism of him in front of goal. Parato did well in the Monaco goal there. Gallardo hadn't really had an impact yet, but Monaco was still in it at this point. And look at this challenge from Sikora on Jérôme Rotin. Horribly late. He was lucky, Rotin, that there was sand on the pitch. Prevented it from being a break, and Sikora and Deschamps in conversation. I think Deschamps was forgiving him there. Sikora is a vastly experienced player, and they know each other pretty well, those two. Cyril Roll with the long ball in. Looked to be nothing, but Gallardo made it something. And Guillaume Varmus, the captain who's inspired Lens, with a brilliant save there. Just tremendous stuff from Varmus. And Gallardo accepting that it was as well. The ball in from Gallardo that time. Varmus holding on to it. And the long clearance. They still wanted a second goal that would kill it off, and Moreira trying to provide it. But Parato down well again. Guillaume Varmus could well turn out to be a candidate for the French Player of the Year, such as he inspired his side, if, of course, they win the title. Gallardo with a shot. Varmus holding on again. Cyril Roul, his reputation goes before him, I think. Second yellow card, sending off for that. But Lens, most importantly, stay 8 points clear at the top of the table. Great defensive performance led by Valère. Now to Lyon, second place in the league, 8 points behind Lens at the top, and for Metz, Ludovic Boutel, the young goalkeeper, 18 years old, the number 3, making his debut. No Songo, who's at the Nations Cup, and Libus is injured. Lyon fans saying, we believe we can win it, do you? Real pointed message to the players, and Sonny Anderson reacting straight away, and a save straight away for Ludovic Boutel to make. Then a real shock for Lyon. Long ball forward by Merrier, Gérard Baticle, the veteran, following it up. 8 minutes played, 1-0 to Metz, would you believe? Metz beaten at home, and Francis Di Taddeo under pressure to produce results. Second bottom of the table going into this. Long ball from Ligue, needed a goal from somewhere. Govou here. Still the young goalkeeper Boutel, not really tested, but he would be now by Eric Carrier. 4th goal of the season, and look at the celebration. Carrier, the player of the year from last year. 12 minutes gone and 1-1. Surely only one winner now. Lyon played 10, won 8, drawn 2 before this at home. 6 defeats away is what's cost them at the top of the table. Legler's shot, good save by Boutel. Young goalkeeper showing no signs of nerves. He always knew that he'd get plenty of practice here. Figure, forward by Legler. Violo, running to Anderson. Lyon's goal-scoring record at home, unbelievable too. 26 goals for, 4 against. Nearly number 28 there from Violo, but still 1-1. Fair to say the goalkeeper beaten, I think. Lovely effort from Violo. He's taken over as the free-kick specialist. But they always showed something on the counter-attack. Pascal Pierre playing it forward. But then Lyon themselves able to counter-attack with Patrick Muller and Anderson. Lovely touch from Ed Mielsen. Brilliant piece of skill for Govou. Lyon really flowing. What a player Govou is, and he could only get a corner. Ed Mielsen had made the run all the way down the length of the field, and you can tell he's Brazilian, can't you? I remember Rai doing that for Paris Saint-Germain back in the 80s. And Mielsen right onto Govou's chest. But again on the counter-attack, look at Jonathan Jaeger in the centre here. What a chance it was. Wide open. Only Coupé to beat, and he flashed his header wide. Real set of that for Jaeger. Nice skill from Carrier. Good turn from Govou. And taking finishing lessons off Jaeger. Lyon without Marc-Vivien Foé, remember, he's away at the African Nations Cup with Cameroon. They're into the quarter-finals there, so he'll be away certainly until next weekend. There's Carrier's shot, and Boutel, for the first time, looking like a youngster, although he saw it very, very late, to be fair to him. Legler's corner. Govou with the header, gets up so well for a little man. Carrier linking play. Legler again, and what about this for a finish? Absolutely magnificent goal by Sidney Govou. On the hour mark, and his 8th of the season. He said later, wouldn't commit to it being the best, but certainly one of the best goals of his career. Tremendous technique, that. Well, that surely would open the floodgates. It's only in the last 5 minutes that Lyon made sure. Govou with great work once more. Anderson in the centre, and that's where he should have gone. Challenge from Carrier. The chest down from Anderson. Carrier involved again, and surely Anderson. 8 for the season for him. Top scorer from last season. Don't think he's going to catch Paoletta this time round, but 2 months out with injury hasn't really helped him. And his contribution roundly applauded by the Lyon fans. It was enter Peggy Loyindula for Anderson. And Loyindula, as he so often does, made an impact. The former Strasbourg man. Ball out wide, but continuing his run into the centre. Chanalet and Loyindula making it 4. Metz now conceded 29 goals. It doesn't seem that bad, but they've only scored 14 all season. That's been their problem. In the second game in a row in which they've conceded 4. They've now lost 3 of their last 4. And Metz are... Now Ronaldinho hoped to be up against his big brother here, Roberto, who plays for Montpellier, but he was out injured, so no sibling rivalry here. Paris Saint-Germain's excellent away record put to the test. In the last 5 away games, 4 wins and 1 draw. The draw was at Lens. So many people expecting a Paris Saint-Germain win here, but Montpellier have been in decent form themselves lately. Lost only once here all season, conceded only 6 goals in 12 games. Their great recent run was stopped against Rennes in midweek. They needed to get back on track here. String of wins has taken them away from the bottom of the table. Actually started this game in 9th place, which is a real effort. Testament to how well Michel Messi has done with his side. Edouard Cissé for PSG, and Ronaldinho whipping in a Beckham-style free kick, but nodded just wide by Jérôme Leroy. Fabrice Fiorez there, who scored on his debut. A 5-0 win against Lorient in midweek. You'll have seen if you were with us then. PSG not nearly as impressive here. Michel Messi felt afterwards that Montpellier were unlucky not to win the game. Lovely bit of skill to open it up here for Mendy. Ogbesh involved as well, the Nigerian. He was considered for the Nations Cup, but Nigeria decided to let him develop in Paris. Ronaldinho trying to create something, and the shot driven in by the captain Frederic Deu, but always rising. Increasingly frustrated Luis Fernandez watching on, perhaps knowing it wasn't going to be their night, and Montpellier could have won it. It was a great chance for the returning Rui Pataka. Been out with an injury. Back here and nearly to great effect. Paris Saint-Germain without Pochettino, and perhaps missing him at the back a little bit, the Argentine. Heading for PSG's 12th draw of the season. Still they had chances. Good save by Alonso. Did well to nick it away, but Sylvestre blasting the chance over the crossbar. Towards the end it looked like we wouldn't have got a goal if we'd played all night. Now then, Sylvestre asked for Ronaldinho